Welcome back, Utubers. Today we're doing an LG motor position sensor repair. If your LG or Kenmore machine is giving you an LE error code, or if the spin cycle is not working right, we're going to show you how to demo this repair and buy the part in Canada and discuss the different part variations. Let's get started. For tools, you need a Phillips head screwdriver, some metric sockets, and a 3-inch extension. For complexity, we'll call it a light job. Now, to get the part, the boys over at Maple Way can get you set up directly within 48 hours to any house in Canada using www.part4lg.ca. We'll discuss this more later. So, we're doing this repair at your own risk. Wear gloves. Make sure you disconnect the power. Take the back cover off. And you might need a buddy to hold down the drum while you unscrew this great big bolt. I've seen others on the internet actually take a screwdriver and pry it between the vents. I do not recommend you doing that. It can damage your machine. Now gently pull on the cover, wiggle it back and forth. Voila, it comes straight off. Next, take a picture so you know what this is supposed to look like when you put it back together. Take a look at the two electrical Canon plugs, and the clips are on the back side of them. Disconnect those now, loosen them up. Take a spotlight and thoroughly inspect your harness for black charred marks. These are known to have electrical short circuits within them with wear, especially right there where the green wire meets. There's a Y. That's the most common spot. I had to replace mine. Any hint of problems, just replace it. Use an ohm meter is the best method. Now take these bolts off. We're using the power tools. You can obviously do them by hand. The key here is to leave the top bolt till the very end. Now the reason why you want to do that is you want to be able to take the bolt out by hand and then be able to hold the actual part when it comes off, because it's quite heavy, because you still have to disconnect the two wiring harness clips. Now in the bottom left of the video, you're actually going to see an area of black, which is the motor position sensor itself. This is the part we're trying to get at and the part we're going to change. You can use your fingertips or a flathead screwdriver. Just put it onto a flat working area, like here. Note the position of the sensor before you pull it off. It pulls straight up. Now the new sensor it's being replaced with by LG has 2 clips instead of 1 on this one side. Don't worry, it's going to fit. It is the OEM replacement for this specific sensor. LG redesigned it slightly. Here are the part numbers if you desire to pause and take notes. Either part will work. Now to finish this job up, it's simple. Clip the wiring harness first back into the sensor, then secure the bolts. Get your helper back to hold the drum. Close it all up, plug it in. And we had success. Reverse those steps and you won't have an LE error code anymore. Carefully note here that on the spin cycle there is significant vibration at the back end of this motor. So that's why that wiring harness has got a slight little wiggle to it at all times, and it wears out over time. Now where do you get these parts? That's the question. What if you need a wiring harness? So again, if you need that LG motor position sensor, go directly to that part4lg.ca. The boys at Maple Way Products will set you up through Amazon. That's how they're selling their products on their page. And if you need the harness, you can get it directly through www.moremaple.ca. So hey, I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching the Max Good Tip channel. Hit the like button.